Get your footy first.
Weekdays from 3 on Triple M's Rush Hour with Ruin Dids.
Hey, the Crows have got a big assignment Saturday night. Let's get one of their young guns on the line.
Yeah, welcome to the Rush Hour, Matty Wright.
Ruin Dids, how are you?
Good, mate. Gee, what a fantastic pre-season. We were just talking to Stephen Salapak about how good the Powers has been, but I think the Crows might actually be even a little bit better.
Yeah, we're in pretty good shape at this stage in the year. We've been pretty fortunate with injuries, touch wood. So, yeah, no, we're travelling all right, but we got a big challenge ahead of us.
I saw the West Coast firsthand over at the House of Pain on Saturday night against St Kilda. They're a very good footy side. They improved a lot last year, and I wouldn't be surprised if they improve again. They won't be a pushover on Saturday night.
No, we're under no illusion that they'll be a pushover. Really, most of the boys watched the game as well, and we're pretty impressed with what we saw, and it's going to be a good game this weekend, and we're looking forward to another challenge.
How's Brenton Sanderson approached this week? It's obviously a grand final. Has he talked about it like a grand final, or is he trying to keep it just like the fourth round of the NAB Cup? What's he been saying to the players?
Yeah, I suppose it's a little bit different to just the fourth round of the NAB Cup. Obviously, playing the grand final, we're going into it playing a pretty strong team, and we definitely want to win. So we won't be holding back anything, and nor will they. And we're just looking forward to Saturday now.
Matty, I mean this quite seriously. Obviously, once the season starts proper, you've got to start watching the opposition, and you talked about then having a look at the West Coast Eagles, and you do a lot of homework and all those things. Is it too early almost for that? Like, do you feel as though you'd still rather just be having a nice game of footy on a weekend, if you know what I mean, rather than having to do all of this homework at this stage of the year?
No, not at all. I think if you ask most of the boys, they'd rather do this all year round. We study the game as much as we can, and obviously they got a fair few quality players to come back into the lineup. But as I said, they're probably more established players, and we know what they can do. So we sort of, the coaches, they don't hold back. They prepare for it this week as if it was a round one sort of match. So there's nothing spared.
Yeah, fair enough. One player I want to ask you about, I might be wrong, but I thought he had a slightly different role last week against Collingwood, was Brent Riley. He seemed to take a couple of marks deep in defence and then sort of play on from half back, whereas I normally see him up the ground, maybe at centre wing, in previous years. Was he a bit more in defence or not? Yeah,
I think he's playing a bit more across half back now. He's been a bit more permanent there this year than what he was last year. Probably floated between the midfield and down back a little bit. But yeah, he's been playing a fantastic role for us across half back, and he's really setting up a lot of run and carry with us with his long kick, and his good decision making. So yeah, he's been good for us across that role. So he's definitely played more back permanently this year.
Gee, Patrick Dangerfield's on fire early in the NAB Cup. I think he's been best on 2 or 3 games. Is this the year that Patrick Dangerfield's going to stand up and be recognised as one of the best players in the competition?
We're definitely hoping so. He's had an outstanding pre-season. He hasn't left any stone unturned, and he's sourced out a lot of expertise in areas that he wanted to improve in. He's definitely one of the hardest workers on the track, and he's seen the rewards earlier on. He's played pretty well last week, and then again up in Darwin as well. So he's starting to see the rewards. So he's just stringing that consistency together that will hopefully see him become an elite player.
Now, I thought you had a great start to the year last year coming in when you got an opportunity to play that small forward role. You got a bit of competition at the moment, Matty.
Yeah, I suppose there's a lot of competition across the whole field at the minute, but especially up forward, we've got a few smaller forwards that are definitely performing at the minute.
Callanan was impressive when he came on.
Yeah, he's all class, Ian, so he performs well week in, week out. So I suppose that pressure for spots, that's what's going to take us forward this year, and that's what we sort of get pretty excited about it, that there's so much competition on for spots that when you do get an opportunity, you don't want to take it for granted.
No, for sure. Enjoy the weekend, Matty. It's a big occasion, a NAB Cup Grand Final. Good luck to all the lads, and good luck to you in particular. Thanks for joining us.
Beautiful. Thanks for
Matthew Wright from the Adelaide Crows.
Get your footy first.
Weekdays from 3 on Triple M's Rush Hour with Ruin Dids.